Have you ever found yourself lying awake in the dead of night, your heart gripped by a sudden wave of anxiety, worrying about an unknown future, fearing a present you can't control? It can feel like you're walking alone through a wild, storm-swept field, with no direction and no light to guide you. If that feels familiar, then today, I want to invite you to set down that heavy burden, just for a moment. Let's walk together into a place of ancient wisdom and rediscover the strength that helps us stand firm, even in the storm. We feel fear because at our core we feel exposed. We feel defenseless. Like a sheep facing a wolf, our deepest instinct is to find a safe fold, a secure shelter. This longing for protection, for a place to belong, is written into the very fabric of our being. Thousands of years ago, a writer who knew this feeling of distress all too well penned these words. They aren't an empty platitude, but a declaration made from within a real-life struggle. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. From Psalm 91:1-2, 4-6 NIV. This isn't just beautiful poetry. It's an invitation to make a choice to believe that even in our darkest moments, a shelter exists, that there are wings to run to for safety. This is the first step toward finding peace, to acknowledge where our true refuge lies. I think of Sarah, a young woman about to graduate, who was losing sleep for weeks, paralyzed by the uncertainty of it all. She began to meditate on this passage each morning, consciously handing her fears over to that Most High. She said, "Slowly, I started to feel like I wasn't fighting alone. And that gave me a strange new courage to actually send out my resume and face whatever came next." Take a quiet moment right now. What is the one thing that is causing you the most fear? And where are you looking for your refuge? If fear is our reaction to a clear and present danger, anxiety is its ghost. It's the worry about what if? What if I fail? What if they reject me? This constant internal monologue can be more exhausting than any real-world problem. For this invisible drain on our spirit, that same ancient wisdom offers a surprisingly practical, actionable step. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. From Philippians 4-6-7 NIV. Did you catch that? The key action here is to present our requests. It's an invitation to articulate our worries, to bring them out of the shadows and into the light, as if talking to a trusted friend. And notice the secret ingredient. With thanksgiving, the moment we introduce gratitude, our focus begins to shift from the size of our problem to the possibility of a solution. And the peace it promises is transcendent. It surpasses our understanding because it doesn't always wait for the problem to be solved. It arrives in the midst of the storm to stand guard over our hearts and minds. Tonight, before you sleep, try it. Take one thing you're anxious about. Write it down or whisper it out loud. Simply present it and see how it feels to let it go. We've found our shelter and learned to present our worries, but the road of life will still have its valleys. And in the end, the one thing that gives us the strength to walk through them is the profound assurance we are not alone. This promise of divine presence is the central theme of this entire library of wisdom, and it's the ultimate source of strength for all who seek it. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. From Isaiah 41:10, NIV. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. From Psalm 23:4, NIV. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. From Matthew 11:28, NIV. So, my friend, the next time you feel the grip of anxiety and fear,